Stringer Bell is the best player in college football, but after his LSU team took early losses to Louisiana Tech and Alabama, their season is shaping up to be a disappointment. The Tigers are still in the mix for the college football playoff, but they'll have to win the rest of their games and take home an SEC championship to make it. We'll see if Stringer can keep his championship dreams alive in his senior season by closing out SEC play undefeated. Alright y'all, so first up today we got what should be a tune-up game against Troy. I'm hoping Stringer can get back on track with the interception stats today, and this is a pretty good start. Dude throws the corner route and Stringer is all over that, hopping up to get it, and we will of course take this to the crib. A beautiful way to start out this game. Now I'm hoping there's more where that came from. Stringer picking up some tackles as well, and Troy has been surprisingly run heavy so far, as our offense still has not scored a single point, and they're breaking off a big play here. So we'll see if this game gets interesting, man. Troy is 6-1, so you never know. And on this play, Stringer's actually coming on a blitz, gets to the quarterback quick, but somehow that's a completion anyways. So Troy is gonna have a chance to tie it up before halftime, and they will do so easily. Thankfully, offense is finally able to at least get 6, and Troy going with a screen here, didn't see it quite soon enough, but we get the tackle in the backfield. Would have been a great chance to extend this lead, and it looks like we're gonna go into halftime 13-7. So a potential upset alert here in Death Valley, as this quarterback's just taking off. Stringer trying to strip the ball away but can't. I really thought after we opened it up with an interception that this was going to be a blowout, as Troy running the ball here and the running back is going to fumble. We're able to fall on it. That might be the big play we needed. Alright, so offense makes it a 2-score lead, and apart from that one drive, defense has been really solid. But here we got a big time 3rd and 8, and Troy is just going to run it. Very lame call, and their lack of aggressiveness ends up costing them. You're looking pretty good at this point in the game, and Stringer laying down a massive hit there. I still consider this a lackluster performance though. The way we started, I thought we were going to have a crazy pick day, and I'm still waiting on that forced fumble. Despite the fact that they're down by 19, Troy has just continued to run it, and when they do pass it, their quarterback's just been dumping it off. I'm waiting for them to try that halfback screen again, and we almost get the sack there. I think I might have said we were up 19 earlier. I don't know where my math was coming from. We're really only up by 2 scores, but Stringer will put a stop to any hopes for Troy here, finally getting his 2nd pick on the slant, and once again, no one will be anywhere near him. He will strut into the end zone. Good to see another multi-pick performance from our guy, and I'm hoping we can pile on the points here a little bit. Gotta make this one look good for the polls, and Troy is gonna go for one last 4th down before we get out of here. That play call pretty much sums up this game, as they just dump it off to the drag. But we're gonna come away from that with a pretty easy win, as Stringer had a nice respectable 2-pick performance. Sadly, Stringer's still not on the Heisman watch, as his numbers have had a definite drop off this season, whereas Avon's have skyrocketed. He's one of the best receivers in the country. Next up, we are back in SEC play taking on Ole Miss, and Stringer starts this out with a big hit. Stringer notably had, I think, 3 pick sixes against these boys last year, and why not get things going with another one? They're trying the screen, but somehow I just totally mistimed that. I ended up getting a weird animation, and now they got Stringer out here on the punt return, picking up a free tackle, because why not? And if we get another chance at a pick, we cannot botch it, as Jackson Dart makes an absolutely crazy throw on 3rd down, and this one is going back the other way. Our boy takes it to the crib. Some of the dudes around Stringer on this defense have been stepping up. It's taken some of the pressure off him for sure, and he comes up with the big hit there, celebrating with his boys. I'm gonna need that pick real soon though. Ole Miss has been running an annoying offense, and an absolutely ridiculous hit from Stringer there, one of his best ever. He sends Jackson Dart into the turf. So Ole Miss will have a 3rd and super long. Dart's just chucking it again, absolutely nothing doing. And we are looking pretty good in this one. The Rebels have not been impressive at all, as they try to go with the halfback angle there. Stringer reading that to perfection and getting the pick. And as Stringer's career has gone on, he's gotten more and more ridiculous picks. I can't understand how this man is not on the Heisman watch. Almost comes up with another one there, as we are just completely in control of this game. Definitely keeping the LSU Tigers in contention for the playoff picture, and Stringer has been coming downhill on these hits today. I want another pick, man. Sadly, on 3rd and 4, he's just going to dump it off, as we've only given up 69 yards of total offense. Stringer continuing the headhunt, and this time he comes up with that forced fumble we've been waiting for. 2nd turnover on the day for number 7, and this has turned into a total blowout. Ole Miss trying to get it into Stringer's zone there, but he lays down a big hit to stop dude short. Never has there been a tackler in college football like this. Stringer has definitely established himself as the favorite to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, and he is going to get another pick there. This time he sniffs out the screen route perfectly, and he will Take this to the crib, of course. Let's go. We are absolutely housing the Rebels today. Lane Kiffin's game plan has been nothing short of atrocious, and Jackson Dart has just been putrid. This is actually probably the biggest blowout of Stringer's career. He almost got another pick 6 served up there, and I'm really feeling like we got a third in us today. But sadly, coach is gonna take us out. It was an absolutely beautiful game though. Stringer with 2 picks and a forced fumble. So with a couple weeks left in the season, we are clinging on to this college football playoff spot, and we're gonna have to avoid trap games like this one against Auburn today. This team might be 3-7, but they still have the talent to beat us for sure. And we got a big 3rd and 8 here. Auburn just going with the curl route. Oh my god, man, that might be the cleanest pick of Stringer's career. One of the cleanest picks I have ever seen on this channel, and he is going to take that to the crib. Put this man on the Heisman watch, please. Look at this, bro. I read it just a second late, but Stringer absolute full extension. That is not a linebacker. And this stadium has been silenced after a nice start for the Auburn offense. It's just a second late on picking off that screen too. We're gonna have a 3rd and 10. Auburn trying some slants, you idiot. That'll be an easy pick for Stringer and an easy touchdown. We are starting out this game right. All right, man, looks like number 7 is back to prime form. He's catching his picks. He's a tackling machine, and we are looking for our 2nd straight SEC blowout. I am not sure how this running back did not fumble the ball. Look at him just get lifted off his feet. Stringer is looking to add to his impressive injuries caused stats on the season, and hopefully we'll force a fumble in the process. Tigers are going 5 wide on 3rd down, and this running back's motioning over. I want to jump the screen, but it looks like a fake, and dude just absolutely sails the open receiver. We have raced out to a 21-point lead thanks to Stringer. Auburn's quarterback ends the first half 1 for 6 with 2 interceptions, and it would be hard to argue that we don't look like one of the 12 best teams in the country right now. Look at these hits from Stringer, bro. He is just launching himself at these guys. I honestly think you could possibly consider that targeting. Normally Stringer's a clean hitter, but he definitely got a little bit of crown there. It's good to see that these SEC refs still like good old-fashioned football, and somehow the running back gets loose with that stupid jump move. Stringer is able to track him down, but I would like to preserve this shutout right here. All right, so we got a 3rd down here, and I don't know what this quarterback is doing. This is genuinely one of the worst quarterback performances I've ever seen. Picks are one thing, but this man has just not been able to throw the ball straight, and that should have been another one right there. This man has got to be destined to throw our boy another pick. And ooh, I thought we had one there. We're able to knock the ball loose. One thing I don't believe Stringer has in his career is a really crazy tip drill pick, and it looks like coach is going to take us off the field. Another shutout SEC blowout, and that one-handed pick from Stringer truly was crazy. Ended up with 2 picks on the day, and in terms of pure uselessness, this is one of the worst quarterback stat lines I've ever seen. Dude also had negative 21 yards rushing. After that win, we are rightfully up to number 9 in the college football playoff rankings, as we are shockingly ranked above Alabama, who blew us out basically. All right, so regular season final, we're taking on Arkansas, who's had an absolutely putrid season. And there we go, Sanders is injured. I think that's like the 10th injury Stringer's caused in his career. Really a proud stat for a middle linebacker to have. And Sanders is still on the field somehow. He is trying to knock him out again. That was crazy, bro. They had an injury timeout and he went right back on the field. Anyways, this Arkansas team is trash. It's all about the stats today, and we are really trying to kill this running back right now, genuinely. Stringer has just been playing angry in these last few games. He is literally going for the big hit on every single play right now. We definitely have not had any opportunities for picks today, but that'll change here. Arkansas running a screen, and you know we're all over that. We will, of course, take that to the bank as well. Stringer's 16th pick on the season, and we are on track for another SEC blowout. Something about this team changed after the Alabama game, and just a casual diving one-handed pick from Stringer. He has really gotten back on the interception train in this video, and tries to get another one on the halfback angle there. That should have been his. If we could get a 3rd pick before half, that'd be beautiful, because these dudes are literally going to run another screen. Like, what are you doing? 3 picks on the half, all of them cheap and easy, but we will take what we can get in this world. This has turned into an absurd half. 31 points, 7 tackles, and 3 picks already for number 7. This Arkansas offense has been completely impotent, and Stringer continues to lay it down on these poor players. It's only a matter of time before coach takes him out the game, and Stringer's teammate coming down with a pick there. You have forced another atrocious quarterback stat line today, continuing to rack up these tackles. I want that 4th pick though. For some reason, the Arkansas fans are really hyped up to be down 38-0. Look at this big boy hyping up the huddle. These guys are 2-9, man. They don't care. They're just out here having fun, throwing picks, and this LSU team really does look ready for the playoffs to me. This seems to be a totally different team than the one that took on Alabama a few weeks ago, and coach does finally take out Stringer. Calm little 3 interceptions on the day. So time to see if we make the conference championship game. I think we need Alabama to lose, and it looks like they did. We will be taking on Georgia. So tune in for that next time. Be sure to like the video and drop a comment. Peace.